Hi everyone, welcome back to Earl Grey Books. I'm Ellie and I am here today with another reading vlog for you all. This one's a little bit different. About 2 weeks ago now, I started putting up a couple of polls on Twitter asking everyone what I should read. I put up 3 polls, each with 3 books, and let you all decide. However, what you didn't realise, if you voted, was that I'm actually going to do the exact opposite of what you've asked me to. So the books that you've picked, I won't be reading in this vlog. I will actually be reading the ones that got the least amount of votes. So I'm very excited for it. I have a mug for this situation, obviously. And so, I'm filming this intro clip a few days early, so I've put up the first 2 polls and they've finished, and I just put up the 3rd poll about 20 minutes ago. So I'm very excited to see which one is going to lose/win. Right now the votes are not going the way that I thought they would. There's been like 3 votes, and honestly the one I thought was going to lose is currently winning or losing. Anyway, I'm very excited. So I will be back in a couple of days with all of the books picked, and then we're going to read them. So I'll see you all very soon. So I feel like maybe I should apologize a little bit for the last clip that you guys saw. I think I was like a little bit smug and like I flipped you off with my mug and everything, and yeah, you guys fucked up my plan. So I talked yesterday that I just posted that last poll, and I was like, the thing that I thought would lose isn't losing right now. And I specifically put something in that poll because I was like, this one's going to win and I won't have to read it. But clearly I was too rude yesterday, and you guys just like knew it. Like, you're not going to see this video for like 2 or 3 weeks, but you guys just like felt it. So that book that I didn't want to read lost, so it won. And literally, I was watching the poll and I was like, you've gotta be joking. Like, seriously. That is karma right there. But all of my 3 polls are done now, so I'm going to share with you the books that I am going to be reading, and then I can make a start on them. So, poll number 1, I posted on the 3rd of January, and the choices that I had were She Who Becomes the Sun, The Firekeeper's Daughter, and The Gilded Ones. So, here are the results here. As you can see, She Who Became the Sun won with 50% of the votes. Then The Firekeeper's Daughter with, God, my eyesight is so bad, 28.6. And then, thus, the one that I will be reading is The Gilded Ones, which got 21.4% of the votes. To be honest, I'm quite happy this one won. This poll was like one that I wanted to read every single one of these 3 books. So I'm going to read them, possibly one of them next month, but I'm excited that The Gilded Ones lost/won. Very excited to read this one. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. I think this might be the one I start with. Okay, and then I posted the 2nd poll on the 8th of Jan, This one I had Sweet and Bitter Magic, Cool for the Summer, and Happily Ever After. So this one, Happily Ever After's won with 60% of the votes. Not gonna lie, I kind of thought this one would lose. Again, quite happy to read any of the 3 books in this one. But yeah, that one got 60%. Cool for the Summer got 30%. And with only 10% of the votes was Sweet and Bitter Magic. I kind of thought this one might win. I don't really know why, but I thought it might win. But I'm happy to read it. So I think this is like sisters, but also like gay. I'm into it. I mean, that kind of made it probably sound like it's like incest. I don't think it is, but like, I think it's queer, and I think it's also about sisters. Anyway, the last poll I posted on the 9th of January, which was yesterday, and the ones I had were In Deeper Waters, and Air Comes to Rise, and Dark Rise. So In Deeper Waters had 41.7% of the votes, and Air Comes to Rise had 33.3%, and the one that I didn't want to read is Dark Rise, which had 25% of the votes. I really thought that An Air Comes to Rise was going to lose because I haven't heard anyone talk about it. Maybe that's why it won, because people haven't really heard about it. But here I am, reading Dark Rise instead. You might be able to tell I started this one. I actually got this one in October when it came out, and I'm pretty sure I started it like on my birthday. And I read the first 56 pages and I just wasn't really enjoying it. So I guess I'm reading it now. Thanks, guys. Love you all so much. But I do love you guys for these ones. So I'll let this one slide just because you were kind of nice to me with these 2 choices. But I'm going to start reading one of these tonight. I think I'm going to start Gilded Ones. And yes, these are the choices. These are the choices you have made for me. Let's go do it. So, it's Wednesday today. We've started this project officially, and I have already read Sweet and Bitter Magic. So I started this Monday night when I talked to you last, and then finished it yesterday, and I enjoyed this. This was like a 3.5. It was interesting. I liked the world, but I wanted more from the romance. I don't say this often, but I think this is one of those books that probably would have worked better as a series, because I feel like there was so much there that could have been developed, but it's a standalone as far as I'm aware, and thus everything just had to be kind of like wrapped up. Yeah, but I read it and I enjoyed it. And then I started the Gilded Ones, and I read the first 60 pages, and oh my god, this is like incredible. Like, I don't even know what it is about it because, wow, it's glary. It hasn't even really started, but I'm just already like in love with it. Like, the writing is just like really easy to like follow along with, and like engaging, I guess, is more the word that I'm looking for. And I just really need that right now. So I read those 60 pages like super quickly, and it felt like it was super quick. It was one of those that it was like I opened it and then like I like couldn't look away. So really enjoying it so far. I'm going to read a little bit more today, to be honest. It's like almost 2 o'clock and I've been spending the day playing Sims because I just woke up this morning with this urge to play The Sims. I feel like if you are someone who has played The Sims extensively, you're gonna get what I mean when it's like you won't like look at it or even think about it for like months, and then all of a sudden like you've got to play it. And I have this legacy going on. I've been playing with them for like 2 or 3 months, I guess. And yes, just like very on and off. But I'm into like the 3rd generation. Like my 1st generation is still alive, but I've just been playing with it and really enjoying it. So yes, so I'm going to read a little bit more of this today, and I'm hoping that I'm going to be well enough to be back at work tomorrow. I'm feeling better, and I don't know why I've been feeling, I mean I do know why I've been feeling sick. I'm chronically ill. There's always something, but yes, so that's the plan. And then I'm eventually gonna get to Darkrise. I kind of originally I'd like set like 2 weeks for this vlog, but I feel like I'm gonna finish those 2. Well, I finished one. I feel like I'm gonna finish the Gilded ones by this weekend, if not tonight. And then I just have to read Darkrise, and I don't know. I don't want it to take me a week and a half. So we're gonna see. And then, yeah. Wish me luck with that one. And I'll be back in a few days. Hopefully with the Gilded ones finished. Hopefully feeling better. And maybe with Darkrise worked on. We'll see. In a truly shocking turn of events that no one saw coming, I started Darkrise. And I'm actually really enjoying it. So, yeah, so I'd read like 50 pages originally. And now I'm on page 200, and it's definitely more interesting now. And I don't really know what my problem with the first 50 pages was. So I read those back in October. So like by the time I came to this, I was like, oh, this isn't at all like what I remember. So I'm enjoying it. So I'm just under halfway through, and I'm kind of hoping I might be able to finish this by the weekend. It is Monday the 17th today. So yeah, I'm not sure how much I'm gonna have to read over the next few days, but I'm hoping that I can at least finish it by the weekend. And I'm still working on the Gilded ones. I'm now 188 pages into this one. I think this one is about, yeah, this one's about 400 pages, so I'm just off halfway with this one as well. I'm enjoying this a little less than I was at the start. I don't really know what it is. I just don't think I have been in the right mood for this the last few days. Yeah, I just really wanted to read romance, which I've been doing. And yeah, now that I feel like I'm getting into this, maybe I'll kind of find this one a little bit easier to jump back into. I'm not really sure, but hopefully by this weekend I can have both of them finished, and thus I can finish this vlog and have it ready to go up. So with that said, I'm gonna go back to Darkrise and see if I can, I don't know, read another 50 pages or so. We'll see, and I'll catch you all in a few days. It's the same day. It's about 8:30 at night. Just popping on to say that I finished Darkrise, and I bloody loved it. Who saw that coming? Because I didn't. Like, seriously, this is one of the best things that I have read in a while. I read like 300 pages of this today. Almost. I don't know. I can't math. I just like blown away by it, honestly. I'm gonna link the post in which I like wrote out reviews for these 3 books, and also 2 others that aren't included in this vlog, because they're like much more eloquent when I write, and in those particular reviews as well. But like, this was so good, and I'm sad because there isn't a date or a title for the next one. There's only, like, it's confirmed there's going to be 3, but that's it. And I don't quite know what I'm going to do. I mean, obviously I'm just going to read other things, and like probably, you know, by the time this sequel comes out, I'm going to have to reread this because I won't remember anything. But for now, I'm just going to be blown away. So, yeah. And now I just have to read Gilded Ones, and then this vlog will be done. So, I guess I will read a bit more of this tonight. I think I'm going to make myself a cuppa, and just like get a couple of things ready, because I'm working morning tomorrow, so just gonna, you know, make sure I got everything organized and just have a bit of a chill night. Yeah, I'm gonna read a little bit of this, read a little bit of other stuff, and yeah, hopefully it's still my goal to finish this by the weekend, so crossing fingers. We're back. It is Wednesday. I finished. Okay, I didn't finish. I DNF'd Gilded Ones. What I was trying to say was that it was a couple of days ago, but I just haven't had the chance to film. So, yeah, I decided to DNF this. I gave it a good go. I read like, I think I made it to page 200 in the end, so it was about halfway through. Just wasn't for me. I loved the start, which I think you can see in earlier clips, where I was like, this is incredible, and I like genuinely believed this was going to be like a 4.5 star book for me. But I don't really know what went wrong. I just stopped caring. And I also think as well is that a lot of this just like went over my head, and I struggle to read fantasy books when I don't understand the world and why things are the way they are. And I got to the point in this where I was like, I don't understand anything. I couldn't, like, apart from like a few characters, I couldn't like discern who the others were. Like, I swear some of them just like popped up and it was suddenly like we were expected that, like, to know them, and like they'd been there the whole time, but I also don't know whether they genuinely had been introduced earlier and I just couldn't remember. So DNF this, but that means that this vlog is over. I think on the whole that this went okay-ish. I mean, 2 books, 1 book that I DNF'd, 1 book that I didn't love but enjoyed, and then a new favorite. Like, that's pretty, like, I'm happy to just have 1 book that I really, really loved. I just really needed that. So that's the end of this. Thank you if you voted, or rather didn't vote for these books. And yeah, I think I'm actually going to go and read some of those books that won now, because they're part of other projects and I very stupidly put them into those polls. And anyway, it was a whole thing. But thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all next time. I think it's my January. No, there's something else in between this and my January haul, but I'll see you then. Bye.